I think we're live. Yes, we're live. All right, so I guess let's get this stream started. For my all of 0 viewers. Feels bad, man. But yeah, today we're going to be playing the American Mediums. So I guess we'll just start with the M26 Pershing. And I'll go in between that and the T69. I know technically the T26E4 is a Tier 8 American med, but I don't really count that as a med. I don't really like it, so I'm not going to play it. However, if you are interested, you can just request that I play something, and I will play it. But in the absence of requests, I will be playing the Pershing and the T69. No, guys, please do not go all left. I've had a long day and I don't want to deal with all these town players. But you know what? They've only got 2 lights and a medium tank. I think we can take these guys.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Although if we are, I'm going to need to be more careful with my hit points. Oh, this is a 3v2. If this bulldog ditches me, I'm going to die here. Oh, is that 1390 behind me? Yeah, he is. I'm going to die.
The engine is smoking.
Fun stuff.
One of our tracks is damaged. One of our gas tanks ruptured.
I'm going to get focused out here, which is kind of unfortunate, but you know what? It's okay. There's nothing I really could have done about that, I guess, although I probably shouldn't have gone to the dunes. I was hoping they wouldn't rush me. If it were a little bit slower, I probably could have done a little bit more there. Alright, we're jumping into Dead Rail, and also, I will have to play a battle in the Churchill gun carrier tonight, just because Maverick requested it. So stay tuned, and I think I might play the gun carrier after this battle. Gun carrier is actually awesome. Like, it gets hate, but you know what? It's a great sniper, and at Tier 6, like, people are bad enough that they'll just let you snipe them. So it works out. And I think statistically, I have my highest average damage of all Tier 6s in the gun carrier, which is kind of strange. But hopefully we'll do a little bit better in the T69 compared to last game, because last game was rough.
Penetration.
Oh, I need to defend these shells. But Tier 8 American mediums, I love them. They're personally my favorite medium tanks at Tier 8 to play, if you don't count the Lorraine. I've been playing a lot of the Lorraine recently, and the Lorraine is just wonderful, you know. 4 shells in the magazine. Oh, that Panther 2 taking a bullet for the Mod 1 there. But yeah, American mediums are just wonderful. Like, they just do everything so well. You got the gun depression to make it work. You've got pretty standard guns, although the T69 has this really nice bursty auto-loader. The Pershing's got a standard gun, though. And then you've got also, like, decent enough turret armor and decent enough mobility. There's just no downsides to these tanks. Although, I think they're slightly short on DPM relatively, but Tier 8 in general is kind of a low DPM sort of tier.
Enemy armor is damaged. Critical hit.
Oh, shoot. I did not notice that IS-2SH over there. You know, I probably shouldn't be wasting my shots on this IS-2SH, but this guy's obnoxious.
Enemy armor is hit.
I think I'm just going to go over there and deal with him. I think my team can kill those other 2 mediums, so I'll get rid of that crossfire. And also, for those of you who enjoy my content, I'm still working on a series right now, like a bunch of like tutorials on just how to play better in general. So not really like the tank specific guides that I've been doing, but like stuff like like an advanced guide on hull down. I think I'm going to release a guide on that pretty soon. And then I'm also working on a video like to teach you guys like how to do like better strategic sense sort of things, like so you know where to go and like how to rotate depending on how the enemy's laid out. So I'll be looking to do some videos on that for you guys over the next couple of weeks. And yeah, so both my Tier 8 American mediums they're both in battle, so I guess I'll pull out the gun carrier. Kind of annoying that when they made all of our tanks collector tanks, they stripped away all the ammunition and provisions. So I have to go and rebuy all of that, which is kind of annoying to do. Alright, that looks like a good setup. Okay, Mav, this is for you, the gun carrier. Just a wonderful tank. Okay, Mav, this... So I guess we're rolling out on Rockfield, which is not a great sniper map, if I'm being honest. But it's the Churchill game carrier. We can make this work. This tank is honestly not as bad as people say it is. Like, it's got a great gun. And just, I guess that's about it. But you know what? It's got a great gun. Like a really great gun. Like a really, really great gun. It's got ridiculous penetration. It's accurate. 250 alpha. I think it's 250 alpha. It's good enough alpha. And it's also, gosh, I'm gonna lose my train of thought. But you know what? Point still stands. It's a good enough gun.
Enemy armor is damaged.
I'm not sure what that Cromwell is doing. Peeking up, shoot him in the face. I don't tolerate your nonsense. And watch, you can even play aggressive in the game carrier.
Enemy armor is damaged.
And now it's a collector tank, it's also got the added bonus of being rare, so that's nice. Well, I guess not. Actually, I guess it is rare, because I highly doubt that people hung on to this tank. I think most people probably sold it for gold.
Fuel tank is hit.
Look at the rate of fire, though. I'm almost out reloading that M4A38. I've got significantly more alpha than he does, but I'm out of hit points, so I'm going to die to this leopard likely. Ooh, somehow I lived through that. I'm not sure how. Actually, no, I do know how. I think it's because 5.5 probably nerfed the leopard, so that's convenient. Oh, that SU-100 shot me. That's unfortunate, but I think we did okay. I didn't really check the final damage counter there, but I think it worked out, right? All right, back to the Tier 8 American mediums. But really, if you haven't already gotten yourself a Tier 8 American medium, like, what are you doing, Carl? Like, go out there and get, like, a Pershing or a T-69. Just brilliant tanks. And, like, as it turns out, I think these tanks are actually going to be great for this wasteland map. Because I've got the turret armor, and I've got the gun depression to work with all these hills and stuff. I'm not sure why that guy just said 2-3, but okay. The thing about this map is, I feel like there's no meta, even though it's been out for a solid update. Speaking of updates, I think that actually they're going to drop the update 5.6 on Tuesday, because they just released like the news for that new Normandy map. Like, not Normandy, it's like called Overlord, but it's supposed to be based on Normandy. I think that map's going to be sweet. And there's going to be all sorts of training room memes jumping off the cliff. Like, that is if they remake it like PC. But it'll be really nice to have like a map that's based on a PC map in the game. I actually really like all the maps that have been like PC remakes, like Mines and Himmelsdorf are some of my favorite maps in the game. And then Dead Rail is also pretty good if you count that. Like oh, that poor sig, but Dead Rail is pretty much just a remake of. Okay, what am I doing? I don't know how to play this map. But Dead Rail is pretty much just a Prokhorovka remake. It's just snowy. So like, I don't know if you've ever played Prokhorovka, but Prokhorovka, like you've got like that similar sort of like valley hill setup, separated by a train tracks running down the middle. I actually have no hit points left, so I'm going to try not to go down here. There's one of those VK100.01Ps. You know, everyone's been saying that the VK100 is like super OP or something, but really it's not that OP. Like, I'm just going to put that out there. Is the VK100.01P OP? No, it's not. Like, the armor is, it's like good, I guess, but it's like based on RNG. There's nothing you can do to set up the VK100 so that it's like invincible. Oh, I'm being blocked by that dead carcass. I think I did like 2 shots damage. That's just awful. Great sign of how the stream is gonna go today. But back to like talking about like the VK100. Like the VK100, there's just no way you can set up the armor so it's invincible. It's not like the mouse where if you just angle up the mouse, they literally can't pen you, even with gold. Like the VK100, like the lower plate is kind of huge, and there's really not much you can do about that. And also, like in addition to like that lower plate weakness, people can pen the cheeks pretty easily, and also the cupola is a constant issue, so you can really only effectively side scrape off one side, which is kind of annoying. So you're just basically just betting that people are going to miss those weak spots because of RNG. And I don't know, but I don't really like to play that way. And it's also got kind of a low HP pool for a super heavy. So protection-wise, it just doesn't really feel like what I would expect out of a tank that's dependent on the armor. I will say though that like if you just like drive forward and just angle, you will bounce some shells just because of that RNG, but it's in no means reliable. And so basically what that means for the VK100 is it's really difficult to like do poorly in it just because you can just drive up to people and trade shots with 460 alpha and that RNG troll armor. But I feel like it's really difficult to do well in the VK100 because it's so limited by the mobility, and it's also so limited by the DPM and the fact that you can't rely on the armor. Like, for example, like if you go hold down in IS-3, you know you're not going to get penned. But if you like side scrape, angle, or go hold down the VK100, there's nothing you can do to have that same sort of like invincibility position. Like, I'd even take, so like even in the T69, I feel a little more confident in my armor when I get this thing hull down than I would in like a VK100. Although I did get shot in the face there. Because the T69 turret, it's good enough, but it's not super strong, I guess. You know, for the duration of the stream, I feel like I've talked about literally everything except American mediums. So oh, that's so close to getting that Jagdpanther, but I did shoot me in the face, which is unpleasant. But you can see with that VK100 when I'm shooting at him, like, there are gray spots, and they're pretty significant gray spots. Although if I got unlike with my RNG there, I would have bounced. And that's what I mean with the VK100, it's just RNG. Oh, he's dead. Unfortunately for that guy, RNG is not going to save you from HE shells. That T-49 is going to do damage no matter what. I don't know where those shells went. Man, I've just been playing terribly this whole stream, but I'm going to make excuses for myself and say it's because I've been rambling and not really focusing on the game, which is I guess partially true, but also, like, I don't know, like, it's been kind of a long week for me. I've had like all sorts of work to do, mostly for school, and finals week is coming up. I will say that T69 does not do well against tier 9s. Like, I think I shot a ton of heat ammunition this game, so that's probably going to burn a giant hole in my pocket. Although, I'm sitting on quite a few credits, so it shouldn't be a huge issue. So I guess I do have to keep in mind that some people might not necessarily have like the credits to be able to spam the heat ammunition like this. Nice job, team. Yeah, my team's just been carrying me today. It's great. Don't you just love it when your team is actually good enough to carry? Oh man, that T49, 2.8k damage. 6 hits. We also won the Churchill Game Carrier game, top damage, because it is the Churchill Game Carrier. And that thing does carry. It lives up to the name. Get a Churchill Oh wait, you can't get a Churchill Game Carrier anymore, never mind, but if you sold it, that is a big shame on you. Honestly, when it comes to the collector tanks, I feel like at some point it'll probably be worth it to hang on to them. Like, maybe WG might increase the compensation for them or something. I don't know. But I'm holding on to my collector tanks, mostly just because I'm a hoarder, and I don't really have a use for the gold at the moment. So I'd rather just keep them in tank form, rather than gold form. Man, I keep getting these tier 9 games. It's kind of unfortunate. I don't like playing low tier as a tier 8. Especially like with American mediums, I will admit that they do struggle a little bit with the penetration. At least on the AP shells. The gold penetration is pretty nice on the Pershing. It's actually like the best of all tier 8s that aren't tank destroyers. So it's a really nice perk.
Enemy armor is damaged.
I also love Himmelsdorf. Like, look at these like sneaky window positions that I can shoot people from. It's kind of nice. Although I think that FCM 50T can shoot me through this back window.
Enemy armor is damaged.
I guess that guy's wised up to my shenanigans.
Enemy armor.
But as long as I've got shots through like these little sneaky windows, I'll keep taking them. Oh, I don't have the gun depression to hit that Borsig through there. That's unfortunate.
Enemy armor is hit.
Oh, I have no idea how that IS-6 hit that shell.
Not hitting anything.
Screw it. Gold spam. When in doubt, load the gold. Couldn't really decide if I wanted to shoot AP or APCR at that guy.
Scratch them.
And he's actually starting to rack up some damage on me. I'm already low HP.
Armor is damaged.
If only this Motion would turn around and save me. But I guess not.
Enemy is hit.
So I guess I'm going to die here. Probably to that FCM 50T. I'm going to try and get away from the IS-6, but he might actually clip me as I head around this corner. Yeah.
We're done for. Area
Come on, guys. Pay attention to the mini-map, and this 1776 is going to die. You know, somehow we lost, like... Somehow our team managed to lose this... What is this, a 6-on-3? So that's kind of unfortunate. And I guess my gameplay has not been making the strongest case for why you should get an tier 8 American medium. Hey, Johnny Applesauce. Welcome to my stream. I hope you are entertained. Although I like to pride myself on my potato gameplay and potato commentary, so we'll see about that. And right now I'm just flipping between the T69 and the M26. Just felt like playing my tier 8 American mediums. I was getting hammered at tier 10 a couple days ago, so I'm dropping down a couple tiers. And admittedly, it's not been easier. At least so far in this stream. Oh, this is the wrong approach. That's dumb. There we go. I think this is how you climb up here. Yeah, it is. Oh man, sniping LTTB, that's a bad sign. But you know what, he's just one tank. We can still make this work. Especially if the enemy plays like potato like this.
Penetration.
This T-20 is toast.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
But also if you're trying to get into playing autoloaders, the T69 is a great introductory autoloader. Because it actually loads a new magazine about as fast as like an IS-3 takes to load a single shell. So it's got like immense staying power for an autoloader compared to something like a Lorraine where you kind of unload and just run away as fast as you can. So like with the T69, I'm just unafraid to just hit that C button for a long reload. I don't have any available shots. I'm also not afraid to hit that 2 key and spam the premium ammunition because I love heat shells. I'm also bad at aiming, which is why I need my heat ammunition. Pretty sure there was a guy behind this T-44, but I might be mistaken. Oh, the LTTB is here, so I guess he's not sniping for long. This T-34 is gonna shoot me in the face. But you know what? It's an okay trade. We traded 450 for 450, so it's about even. And this KV-4 is making some mistakes. Some nice shooting from the T-71, penning all 3 shots on the side of a KV-4. I'm impressed. See, even I can't pen my shots on the side of a KV-4, and he's got less pen than me.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Oh, don't go around that corner. I don't want to get shot by this T-34, but you know what? I guess I have some hit points to play with. Oh, I need good bounce for cool. It's fine. I'm not sure why that T-49. Yeah, that T-49 killed himself. I think he jumped off the cliff there. And our LTTB got ammo racked. That's unfortunate. It's another one of those VK100s, but you know, look at this. His armor is really not that good. Is that Tiger P AFK? I think that Tiger P is. No, that Tiger P just shot our T-71 on the side. I think he's over here. He's probably sniping in the corner. Look at that. I hate people who do that now. Like, seriously, you can't get any damage out of that position until, like, your entire team is dead. It's just terrible position. It's the most selfish position of all time. And then, another thing that peeves me is a lot of the people who go here call their team to go to that corner just so they can sit there up in their high and mighty sniper perch. It just bugs me. Like, don't be a catfish and sit in that corner. Just don't.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
There's so much catfishery if you just sit in that corner. Especially in a Tiger P. Like, what are you doing sniping in a Tiger P, sir? Alright, back to the Pershing. I've not been having a lot of success today in the Pershing. But I think that's more me rather than the tank. I've been playing terribly. Although this is mines. If we can't If we can't have a good game on Mines and the Pershing, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Mines is going to be the map. We're looking for a big game here. Although, if I'm going to be honest, like, the American mediums are not really about those big games. It's more about, like, consistency, because you've got fairly, like, lower DPM compared to, like, other mediums, like that CDC on my left.
Time to roll out.
So, if you can really get that consistent performance out of your American mediums, like, just because of law of averages, you'll come out on top. But it's a lot harder to have, like, those monster, like, 5K damage games in your Tier 8 American meds than it would be in, like, a Lorraine. Or not a Lorraine, but maybe like an RU or something. Or actually like an ISU. I feel like a Tier 8, if you want to have big games, then those tank destroyers are the way to go, just because of how much DPM they have. It's just Tier 10 guns at Tier 8. Like, a lot of those Tier 8 TDs are actually insane. Looking mostly at the ISU 152 here. Thing's ridiculous. It's got like 280 millimeters of pen, third best DPM in the tier, highest alpha in the tier. Like, don't ask me what WG was thinking when they balanced that. Oh wait, that's not a loader. Shoot.
Penetration. Drive
If
on.
I can dunk a shell into that guy's roof. No, I can't. I should have just aimed at the upper plate, but I was feeling adventurous. So I guess I'll get shot another time by this guy. Unless he's reloading. He might be reloading. How many shells do No, he's off of reload now. Doesn't matter, because I can snapshot. That is PC hacks at its finest. You could never do that. You could never do that on mobile. Like, I'm not gonna lie, PC has kind of a major advantage over mobile players. Just because I can pull off nonsense like that. Snapshot.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Where are their tank destroyers? Probably gonna get shot in the face by one of them.
Armor is damaged.
But that's what I call scouting with your hit points. Who needs view range when you have hit points?
Enemy armor is hit.
You know, I'm surprised our team actually managed to dislodge these guys. I'll take the hit from the Borsig, it's okay. Oh no, I guess I'll just snapshot him. Because PC hacks OP. Where's that ISU? Where is the pig? Oh. He's there. It's a nice shot by a 704 on the move to close it out. I think we did okay that game. Yeah, I do play with mods actually. They're just like cosmetic mods, as you can tell. Like, I play with a reticle mod, and then I also play with like PC sound mods, just because I love this. I love the sounds. Like, the vanilla Blitz sounds are just terrible. I'm just gonna put it flat. The vanilla Blitz sounds are awful. I also and then the last thing I do is I change the XML file. So, like, for example, like, normally, like, the ISU's BL10, for instance, has the exact same sound as like a 120 millimeter gun, and I just changed it so it's got that big ol' sound, like the same gun firing sound as like the Gorilla or the Borsig would have.
Let's get this show.
And it just makes playing those TDs so much more satisfying. Like when you can hear that, like, boom, like just that. It's just an awesome firing sound, especially with the PC gun sounds, rather than like that really weak sounding vanilla Blitz 120 millimeter sound. So yeah, if you play on Steam version or Android version, I highly recommend you check out Maddox's mods. So like if you just go onto Google and you search, I think it's like Mad Wattby mods, and then click the first result, it should link you to the page. Like Maddox M from the Asia server does all sorts of great work with making some really awesome mods. And then all the sound mods I use are actually his. So shout out to Maddox for creating my
Fuel's hit.
awesome mods.
Half our gas.
And then the reticle I use
Penetration.
is like you Google like minimalist sight, minimalist reticle,
Enemy armor is hit.
like you'll see like I'm holding down the W key, but it just doesn't respond. I don't get it. Like it's reflected on the client. It just doesn't get sent to the server. It's just some sort of weird. Oh god, it's gonna hurt. But oh no, I'm okay. It's just this weird like control disconnect, and it's just super frustrating. I actually can't pen the 704 without heat. That's
Didn't penetrate their
fun.
armor. Penetration.
Although I can pen him with heat. And I can also pen his bottom with AP. I don't know why that T-34 that just died, his name's Shafting. I don't know why, but I find that name I found that name hilarious just now. I had to do a double take on that.
Didn't even scratch them. Enemy armor is damaged.
And VK100s are actually everywhere. But it is a new line, so I guess when those new lines come out, people do just hurry up to get the new tanks.
Penetration.
Oh man, there's just nothing he can do about that lower plate weakness. It's so weak. And it's so big, and I just missed it.
Critical hit.
But yeah, that's the VK100's big problem, is it's not like the mouse where you can just angle that up and no one can pen you. Like, people can very much pen the VK100. Actually, so like mods are, they're not actually illegal anymore. I think like WG said they're no longer legal. Although even when they were technically illegal, like the only reason why they said that all mods were illegal is just like, it's kind of like a safety catch-all. So like a while back when WG announced that mods were legal, it's because they were rolling out this new like anti-cheat system. And the way the anti-cheat system works, it just goes through your game files and makes sure like you've got no sketchy shit going on there. But like I figured like that the checker wouldn't actually just check sound files, because like there's no way you can cheat by changing sound files. So I actually changed them before mods were declared okay again. And you know, like, I didn't get permabanned, so it ended up working out. But yeah, I think recently WG said like mods are okay again. So mod away, I guess. Although I would stay away from like some of the skid mods, or like also like the ones that like change your tank to like an HD model, just because I still wouldn't want to like really tempt that checker to bust you on anything. But like I've been playing with sound mods for several updates now, and I've been perfectly okay. So if you're willing to play with mods, I think sound mods should be A-okay. And if you haven't noticed by now, I generally just check the chat after the game is over. So that is when I will try to respond to you. Oh my god, you know what is OP? This stinking WZ-121 FT. It's so dumb. I hate that. Why did WG release this tank? It's just the stupidest thing ever. Look how fast it is. And it's got so much armor and so much DPM, and I'm dead. There's so many tanks behind me, and I have to deal with this. It's like, you can't even pet, like, the sides are angled too, so, like, there's just nothing I can do against this guy. All I can do is just die, like, because all he has to do is just YOLO me, and there's nothing I can do about it, because he has so much armor and so much DPM. It's just unfair, and it's dumb. It's so broken. I see like 47%ers running 60% win rates in that tank. It's ridiculous. And it actually needs to be nerfed. And I actually asked Ribble if they had any plans to nerf it, and he said no. So I am much disappointed that they are not nerfing that tank. It's just so disgusting. Like when they put it up in the shop, like I could have bought one, but like it was just so bad, so disgusting. I just, like, no, I can't buy that tank out of principle. Like, if people can play in the VK100 OP, like, no. Like, the WZ-121 FT is OP. Alright. Oh, Yeah, that guy's my clan. 07 Ankner. Although I'm not sure if I agree with the all right call. I don't ever like having my team all go in one direction. That just bothers me. Because it's really easy to get outflanked and stuff, and you lose a lot of map control if your team goes in one direction. So that's why you rarely see me call directions. Although if I'm having a really bad day, then I'll get triggered and start calling directions. It's fine. It's fine, he's getting vision. Oh, it's a GP platoon on the other team. That's fun. I love Unicum tunes. Just kidding, I hate Unicum tunes. Like, it's just Unicum platoons are kind of a no-win situation. Because, like, when they're on your team, like, they steal all of your damage. And when they're on the enemy team, they make you lose. And by extension, cause you to do less damage. So it really is just a no-win situation when there's Unicums on the enemy team. Oh, hopefully this SU-101 will not notice me. And I can be a sneaky American auto-loading ninja and clip this guy out. And then at that moment, the SU-101 realized he fucked up. Oh shit, I fucked up because I missed. That was a sloppy shot. So I guess I have to fall down off the hill. Am I stuck? I might be stuck. No, I'm not stuck. Oh, the YOLO Borsig comes in with the shotgun. That's funny. Oh, CDC. He just narrowly gets around the corner. Well, I would like to avoid getting hit by the Ferdinand. I feel like their entire team is probably sitting up by the mill at this point. Actually, no, they killed the Tiger P, so they probably came down off the mill by now. Except for this Ferdinand, who's probably been... Oh, he's AFK. I guess I'll just take the free damage. No, some of you might look down on me for, like, taking the time to kill an AFK, but I always kill AFKs. Especially, like, if they're in the spawn, a lot of times they're just, like, a late load-in. So, like, they wake up. And it's just always nice to make sure that they don't have the chance to wake up. So you might as well confirm that 6v7 rather than take the chance of letting it become a 7v7. I should probably help the team over at the castle, but it's okay. I think they can handle it. I believe in the team. I also give like a lot of faith to my teams, just for generally no good reason. And I think that 5100 is loaded. So this might hurt. Oh wow, look at the tunnel vision on this 5100. He's been chasing my poor clanmate for so long. Oh, I think he just realized I'm here, but unluckily for him, I clip out faster than he does. So he only gets one shot on me. Yes, attack Sig OP. Like, the thing about the Borsig is, like, it's just, since the gun is so big and you've got a turret, you can actually just play, like, full aggressive with it. Well, not full aggressive, like, reasonably aggressive. Which is nice. Although I haven't played the Borsig in so long. I would play the Borsig, but I'm afraid to ruin the stats on it. So I will not play the Borsig. Oh, I meant to go into battle with the Pershing. Oops. That is my bad. Alright, here we go, Desert Sands. We got 2 meds, 2 lights. Looks like we're all going this way. So, this should work out. And one of their tanks to 5100. I'm willing to bet their 51... Oh, wait, no, their 5100 is coming over here. That's bad. Oh, no, that needs to connect. Oh, no. Oh, you lucky 5100. Would have hit one more shell on him. So that makes it a 4v4 over here, and that 5100 actually provides a lot of firepower towards them, if we're not careful.
Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is damaged.
Oh, shoot. So, once again, RNG, Captain RNG strikes again, and I miss another shot on the 5100. Man, that guy's just got, like, magnetic armor. Like, he's being protected by the gods of RNG. So at this point, I'm not even sure if it's worth going for him. Like, you know, when they've got those RNG shields up, there's not much point in going after them. And oh god, I'm going to die. What happened to our other light tank? Oh, he ditched me. I'm dead. That's awesome. So I guess I'll just do what I can. Oh, I needed that high roll. I was very lucky. Oh, that's another lucky. I should not have killed that guy.
We've lost some ammo, but at least it didn't explode.
T-49, bail me out, bro. Go away, stinking lightweight.
We're done for.
I did 2k damage though, so I think I did my fair share out there. Shout out to the T-49 for doing his best to support me. I just got bad luck, got focused out, which is unfortunate. But I think the team can wrap this up. Look how much HP we've still got on the board. You know what? It's pretty nice that I'm playing 2 tanks today instead of just one like I was last week with the 50B, because I can just like back out and I can always go into a new tank. Opinions on the rest of the T69 line? 54E1, it's just very meh, I feel like. It's pretty much the definition of a support tank. Like, you don't really have tons of armor. Okay, you have no armor, just kidding. You have no armor. And like, you don't really have that much mobility, at least by medium tank standards, or really that much clip potential. But like, it's kind of like a T69 just with less turret armor, tier for tier, is how it feels. Although it's got more clip potential for the tier. Although I'm really disappointed that they nerfed the alpha down from 350 to 310. I think that I would have rather had 350 alpha and the less penetration. And then as for the T57 heavy, T57 heavy is actually pretty nice. I don't play it a lot because like I feel like it's kind of like a similar role to the 50B, but like the 50B, I just like the 50B better now. Although I did used to be a die-hard 57 fan for the longest time. Even when like the 50B just came out, a lot of people said like the 50B was better, but it wasn't until like WG did a lot of like accuracy buffs for the 50B in like, I think it was like 4.6 or something, that I kind of switched over to being like a 50B supporter. But 57 is really nice because you've got like those excellent 340 pen heat shells. It's got gun depression, and then it's still got that standard like tier 10 auto-loading heavy 1200 clip potential. Although, oh man, I did not notice that leopard. I'm playing like potato in the Pershing. I keep acting like it's an auto-loader, but it's not. Although, like, I feel like once WG comes out with the Kranvagn that they're rumored to come out with next year, I feel like the T57 will be in a slightly worse place. Because, like, the Kranvagn, I feel like, brings the same things to the table that the 57 does, although I think in exchange the Kranvagn trades away some of that time between shells and also penetration. So, not having that amazing heat pen is going to be kind of a liability for the Kranvagn. But you know what, that's all speculation. We don't really know exactly how well the Kranvagn will be balanced until it actually comes to Blitz. And I've got no idea how that Centurion penned me there. Must have just barely found a shot on my side. Oh, I'm gonna die to the M103. Didn't see that coming. Oh, I should have died there. Lost too much HP to that Centurion and the Leopard. That was unfortunate. But I really do like the T69 and T50 and the T57 heavier. They are really nice tanks. So I guess I might as well just like play around the 57 heavy, just show you what you're getting yourself into. The crown jewel. Although I will say, like, the one thing I don't like about the 57 Heavy is, like, you know, like this, just the mobility is kind of lackluster. Like, 35 kilometers an hour is not very fast, if I'm being honest. But you know what? That's just because I'm spoiled by the 50B, which is much faster. So I guess mobility is kind of what you expect. If I were to just describe the 57 Heavy in a phrase, it would just be auto-loading M103. It's exactly what it is. It's literally the exact same chassis and gun, just with an autoloader. And like turret armor-wise, it's kind of like the M103, and like it's just troll when it's hull down. It's like not super strong hull down, but it's also not like pushover. No, right. You know what? All right, I can go town. It's okay. Both sides on this map work. And honestly, recently I've been going town more often than I've been going to the park, just because I really like to play the encounter cap in the town. Although if they go town, I don't like going town. I only like town if they go to the park. Oh, there's an FV4202 over there. I hope that there's not more people over there, because that would be unpleasant. I should get down from here. This is not going to end well if I stay up here. I will get your clip out on this SPI though. I think I'm being clipped out by that 57 Heavy. I am being clipped out. Oh man, I'm already down towards 860 hit points. That's kind of potato play. You know what, I'm just kind of tired, so I'm not really on top of my game. This game takes too much thinking sometimes. I need to get rid of this T-481. I can't have this nonsense going on in our backs. I also have to take care of that T-57 Heavy. Where did their FV4202 go? That guy just like disappeared. I hope he's sniping, because if he comes around here while I'm reloading, I'm toast. I also hope this 57 Heavy doesn't have shells. I don't think he has shells. No, he has shells. I need to kill him. Good night. That's what you get for clipping me out. I don't take kindly to that. I don't approve of your conduct. Oh, there's 4202. There's the Hesh spam. And now I'm on a one-shot. Oh, I'm lucky to be alive right now. How did that guy reload so quickly? What the heck? Oh, teammates, bail me out. Oh, we might actually lose. We're all on one-shots. Uh-oh. I need to do, like, probably one more shot of damage to this. Actually, no, wait. They've only got 2 tanks left. This is fine. The lucky bounce. Oh, the poor use of auto-aim. Oh, another lucky bounce. RNG just has given me a second chance. Rip. Even that guy realized his RNG. That's a big rip for that guy. If he just fired Hesh, he would have killed me. I guess that was a little bit of a misplay by him shooting APCR instead of HE or Hesh. But there's T-57. It's basically just like a slightly more brawlish version of the AMX-50B. Alright, T-69. Baby brother of the T-57. Actually, you know what? It's not really the baby brother so much as it is the grandfather. Because when you think about it, like... So, like, in real life, the father gives rise to the offspring, right? So, like, actually lower tiers are, like, up a generation. And then higher tiers are actually lower generation. So, like... the T69 is like the father of the T54E1, which is the father of the T57 Heavy, which would make T69 the grandfather. But you know what? That's too much tank relationship nonsense for me, so I'll leave it at that. Come on, Mr. CDC, peek that. Oh, that was a nice snapshot by him. What the? That was he must be playing on PC, pulling out those PC hack snapshots. You know what? I'm still getting the better of this trade, so it's okay. Oh, that CDC is going to tear apart whoever that poor guy below him is. Oh, rip T44. Oh, I need to drop those guys a little lower. Our team needs to stop going in one by one like this, so. You know what, I'm just going to YOLO with this guy just so I can even up the odds. I don't know how I bounced off the FCM there. That's unfortunate. Why did our T-34 drop so low so quickly? I guess he must have been shot by the Borsig. Oh, this Pershing has a lot of health. But you know what? I can't really deal with him at the moment. I want to get rid of the CDC first. I'm dead. I did not expect that guy behind me. Although I should have. If you don't play your lane, you get prison love. I mean, like, well, I don't really know if it's an issue of playing your lane. It's more like that was kind of a premature rush, buddy. All right, back to the Pershing. I don't really feel like. I feel like we're gonna lose that match. Well played to that enemy CDC. All right. Vineyards. Vineyards should be a nice map for the Pershing. I can play the encounter cap.
Time to roll out.
Ooh, a T-49 with the 90 mil. You know, maybe he's stock. WG actually says that the 90mm is supposed to be the top gun for the T-49, but WG hasn't really given a lot of reason for why you would ever play the T-49 with the 90mm as opposed to like the RU. Like, you don't even get like HESH ammunition for the T-49's 90mm. That's like one of the big selling points of the RU. You get that really awesome HESH ammunition.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Where is the enemy? Oh, I guess they're all on the like towards the ruin side, because I haven't spotted anything. I also don't know how I spotted that ISU. Come on, buddy. There you go. Peek that. You know what? I'm willing to bet he's still there. He is still there. Oh, he's also got HE ammunition. So I guess it's 350 to the face, which is kind of unpleasant. But you know what? We traded 670 damage back into that guy, so it's a good trade. I'm also getting some good vision for my town buddies.
Enemy armor is damaged.
So I think I've mentioned this before, but on Vineyards, like, if you can provide vision for your team, like, town is probably the way to go, just because I feel like the positions in town are just better, because you have so much more, like, you have like the high ground from the town. You've also got some nice bushes to play around with. Oh, I'm so lucky that T-49 did not manage Japan. That could have... But what was that? Oh, IS-2SH. I'm gonna die. I needed to kill that Lurva. He was causing major issues for me. Should not have taken that shell from the IS-2SH though. Oh, this is awkward. I'm being stared down by this IS-6. Maybe teammates will bail me out of this one. I'm stuck. Can I cross? Yes, I can cross. Oh, get back, Mr. IS-6. Leave me alone. Pay no attention to the M26 person. Oh, actually, I can't allow myself to get hit by that ISU. He'll kill me because he has HE. Oh, that T-49 can also kill me with HE. So many HE guns. Armor does not work if they've got HE. You know what I can kill? I can kill this 1375. I think. Yep. That guy forgot he has a rear-mounted turret. That is why you never forward peek with those French light tanks. It's not going to work out for you. Is that STA staring at me? I think he is. I wish I had more hit points to play around with. Because if I make one bad peek, I'm going to get killed. Oh, that IS-6 is in the open. He drives forward just a little bit more. Oh no, he didn't go all the way. Oh, I was unspotted before? Oh, I did not know that. This is actually a close game. It's 4-3, but I'm on a one-shot. So if I go down, I'm not sure. Actually, yeah, there are 3 one-shots. Although, yeah, and our team is all fast tanks. We're cool. The worst thing is like when you're like the last fast tank your team has alive, you like cannot die if the enemy team still has fast tanks. Because that's just like gifting the enemy a chance to draw it or even go for a Kolobanovs. Though honestly I hate people who go for draws just because like a draw is still a loss. And like, you're not even doing any extra damage if you go for a draw, so you might as well just do extra damage and try and go for the win, even if it means taking really chancy plays. So, people who play for draws just kind of peeve me. Like, the only reason why you would ever play for a draw is because you want to deny the enemy team a win. So, unless the enemy team has done something exceptionally annoying to bother you, you really shouldn't be playing for draws. Oh, we lost the dead rail game. I'm going to blame that one on the team. That is 4 players who did 1 shot of damage or less. Which is... that is difficult to carry out of. But you know what? You win some, you lose some. And I've been... for the most part, I think I've been winning. I'll have to check. So, I guess I'll take it. No, Falls Creek. You know, I posted about this on the forums just a little bit ago today, talking about why people go bridge. Like, you really do need to hold the bridge on this map, because like those big old like sniper perches. If you don't hold the bridge, those sniper perches can be very difficult to deal with. And also like they've got hold down positions if you try and attack the spawns. It's also very difficult to deal with if your team does not hold their own side of the bridge to create a crossfire with you. They've only got 1 medium tank and it's mod 1, so I guess I'm not really going to wait for anybody here. Let's go aggressive. Because I think the enemy might actually play aggressive on the bridge. Now right here around the encounter cap, this is like probably my favorite area to play around with, at least on Falls Creek. Because, like, from here you can get all sorts of crossfire shots. Well, if you can aim, that is. Because apparently I can't aim.
Enemy armor is damaged.
And it's a great way to just be a giant nuisance. Like these people who like rush down into there, like the BK-100. Like he's trapped in the valley now. If he tries to come out, I can shoot him. But I guess if my team follows him in, then he's not going to come out, and I'll be forced to just take shots at this E-75 instead.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Oh, we just lost our lightweight. I should probably support our Lurva. If we lose the Lurva, that would be bad. You know what? There's nothing I can do about that Mod 1. Although I could also go aggressive. Yeah, I'll go aggressive on him. I'll just clip him out with heat. That sounds like a plan, right? Probably take 2, maybe 3 shots for this. If I can kill him, it'll be worth it. Oh, I don't have gun depression here. That's a big rip. Oh, I needed to pen that shell.
Penetrate their armor. Enemy armor is damaged.
Should have just shot the mantlet. I don't even know what I was doing. Yeah, in case you didn't know, the weak spot on the Mod 1 is the mantlet. I think it's only like 180 millimeters thick, like effective. So most tanks should be able to pen the Mod 1 through the mantlet pretty easily, actually.
Armor is hit. Enemy armor is damaged.
Although our team is kind of getting to be all pretty low HP, so I do need to be careful here. Because this is not a done deal yet. Ouch. I thought the Lurva already fired. I guess I was wrong.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy is hit.
Yeah, the enemy team is going to bring this back, actually. I think we're still down on HP. And that E-75 is about to kill our IS-3. So I need to kill this Lurva.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Not want to take a hit from that E-75.
Enemy armor is hit.
Alright. Oh, that's a nice kill from the Lurva. Good job, dude. I'm proud.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Don't you just love it when your teammates give you reasons to continue to have faith in your teammates? It's just wonderful. Middleburg. You know, I've already voiced my opinions on this map. TLDR, I don't like it. But what can you do? Which is why I'm excited for this new map. Oh, like Overlord. I've got high hopes for it. If you're interested in more details on 5.6, Blitzhangar has like a little page that you can visit. It'll tell you all the changes in 5.6. I think they're doing a couple balancing changes. Don't remember what they are. I should look them up. And then they're also giving us that new map. So it's going to be a fairly small update.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Although honestly, like,
Ricochet.
I'm surprised that they've come out with that update so early, because 5.5 feels like it was just maybe 1 or 2 weeks ago.
Enemy is hit.
And also, these two mediums are probably... Oh, they're not... Oh, they're very much not alone. Just kidding. Something I've noticed about Middleburg is a lot of teams have been going hill. Like, more than usual. Which is kind of counter to, like, most trends I've been seeing. Is, like, in general, I've been seeing more teams go town on most maps than usual. But, like, for some reason, just on this map, they all go hill. It's just kind of annoying because I hate having to fight on the hill. It's difficult. And it's just kind of a slog. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Vachträger. I feel like I'm getting in his way constantly.
They're knocked out.
And our 54E1 is asking, why didn't we move up? Why didn't we move up? Because if we move up, we get wrecked like you. I feel like a lot of players have this misconceived notion that if you just get 7 tanks together and you just rush, that you'll just win the match just from sheer firepower, but in reality that never works out. Oh my god, that was a potato play. I don't have any hit points left. Guess I'm gonna have to fall back. Oh man, trying to kill E75s without heat ammo is so hard. It's like heat ammunition won't ricochet off the top of the tank like APCR will, so you can actually dunk shells into the roof with heat, but not with APCR. Just another reason why heat ammunition, best ammunition. A lot of people don't like heat, but like for premium ammo, I feel like heat really is the best option, just because like it doesn't ricochet, it doesn't lose penetration. It's also got, in general, got higher raw penetration numbers than APCR. APCR just feels like some weak milk toast. It's just not very good at doing the job. Oh, Bushka's on it. Bushka's live. I guess that's pretty poor timing on my part. I did not realize that Bushka was going to go live. Although maybe like someone can shout out my tiny channel on Bushka's channel. I'm surprised that Bushka even still has people watching, because I feel like Bushka doesn't actually play Blitz anymore. I thought he was basically just full-time PUBG now. Although, if I'm being honest, like, I'm not going to rip on Bushka because, like, the man puts in good work making content. I've just never really liked his content. I've always felt like it was just super inaccurate. I remember the very first video of Bushka's I watched was fittingly on the Pershing, actually. That was the very first Bushka video I watched. It was like, basically just ripped on the Pershing for a couple minutes during that video. It's like the nerve on the guy to rip on my beloved Pershing. How could you, Bushka? And that was back when the Pershing was like, before there was like power creep in the game, when the Pershing was actually good. So I remember like he was taking shots at like a stock enemy Pershing. So like if you don't know, like a stock Pershing turret is just paper. He's like, guys, this is what your turret looks like to others. It's paper. Like he just kept calling the Pershing turret paper throughout the video. I'm like, no sir, the turret is not paper. That's not how this works. And it's funny because like the next video I watched of his was on the Centurion, and he was just praising the Centurion to high heavens. And the Centurion is just, I like to call it the worst Pershing because it just is. It's got lower alpha damage, lower APCR pen. It's way slower. Like, the turret armor is actually not good on that tank because, like, it's got that huge forehead, which is a major problem for that tank. Just so many things wrong with Centurion. He was praising that thing to high heavens, so. And then, like, other Bushka content I've watched, I've just continued to disagree with him. So I just don't really watch Bushka content anymore. And I guess that's my mini rant on the guy. Don't take it as any disrespect. Like I definitely respect the guy for what he does. Like, his content is definitely of a higher quality than mine. It's just sometimes I disagree with him. And low key, you guys remember like when Bushka did those, like, what were they called? It was like the ones where he like brought in people who were like experts on like a certain tank. Like he did like one with like Vovko on the Borsig, one with like DMG on the Yagpun 100, like one with Cora on the Object 268. Forget what they're called. Masterclass, that's what they're called. Low key, I would love to do a masterclass on Bushka's channel for the AMX 50B. That is the dream. That would be just awesome. Because I feel like, I don't know, it would just be awesome to just sit down with Bushka and talk with the guy. He's honestly like, he just seems like a great dude. Just I don't agree with his opinions. But, you know, we can have disagreements on opinion, but he can still be a cool guy. Although I don't want to bring politics into this, but You know, sometimes I feel like people have disagreements, and they can't really look past them, and they just hold personal grudges, and I don't really know if I'm about that.
Penetration.
So that is my quick rant on opinions and Bushka. Although I think I've tried to end that rant a couple times, but I keep adding things.
Enemy armor is damaged.
How much is that T-54 been shooting nothing but high explosive at me? He's been shooting nothing but high explosive. You know, I haven't seen that since the early days of Blitz. Like way back in the day. So, funny thing is, like, people like to say, like, oh, the player base is so bad. Meh. Like, oh. But honestly, like, the player base is, like, legitimately better today than it was back then. Like, I'll just bring up, like, that HE spam as an example. Like, back in the day, you used to, like, routinely come up against people who just shoot nothing but high explosive. Like, that was a legitimate meme, and, like, it's not even a meme anymore. Like, 'cause, like, people don't even realize that was a thing. Like, there were players who just legitimately shot only HE, and you just rarely run into that now. Like, I think that's the first time I've seen full HE spam in a really long time. Oh man, did my stream just crash? Oh, okay, no, it did not crash, but okay, this is weird. I'm afraid to go into battle because I just got some sort of weird crash. Maybe if I open another news article, it'll fix itself. Okay, that threw me for a loop. That is the first time I've ever seen that. So I think I'll probably just end this. When did I started streaming at 5 o'clock? I think I'll go for probably another 50 minutes, and then I'll probably end the stream there. Oh wait, I already played the Pershing. Oh shoot, I just saw that VK100 comment. Oh man, I'm sorry. I will play the VK100 next. I will play it, but don't expect anything because I'm a bad super heavy player. So I guess that probably does have some influence on my opinion of the thing. It's just I really don't like it. Although I suppose my opinion may also be tainted by the fact that I also did play it stock, but even when it's maxed, it's not an enjoyable drive for me. But yeah, I will definitely pull out the VK100 just to show you guys what I'm talking about, so you can have the perspective of me actually playing the thing. And you know what, I'm also using it to grind out the motion, so it'll be nice so I can clear some XP on that. Oh, the CDC. Oh, what the heck? I don't know how he managed to pen that snapshot. And I also don't know how I managed to not cycle in my third shell before I peek back. Well played, sir. Well played. They've also got 3 tank destroyers on their team, so I'm afraid to actually peek a little out any further than this, because if I peek out here, I'm going to take a bazillion damage. Oh, hi, Mr. Camping IS-6.
That one didn't go through.
I peek for one more, and I don't think I can stay there. Yeah, they've got a Yagtiga, and good lord knows what else is going to be in that bush. Probably like, I don't even know. Just a barrel of random stuff. You know, I tried to think of a good joke there. It just didn't come through. So many AFKs today. So I bet you guys are all just judging me for farming AFKs, but I already talked about that. Oh man, took 2 to the face. I guess that's what I deserve for farming AFKs. That is sweet justice being done. Although it's justice on me, which is not ideal. But this is what I mean. See, AFKs wake up. This is why you have to kill them when you get the chance. And where's my fire support? Thank you. Don't... That cheeky IS-6. Oh, yeah. Oh, if he was lagging now, I feel bad. I'm so sorry, dude. Mr. Z Destroyer Kraus. That was... I always feel bad killing lagging tanks, because, like, what are they going to do about that? I don't know. I don't like killing people when there's nothing they can do about it. Actually, just kidding. I love killing people and there's nothing they can do about it. That's why I play clippers. I drive up to people and I clip them. So I guess I have to be honest. I do take great pleasure in sadistically killing people that can't fight back. Oh shoot. I didn't notice that UAP did there. That was dumb. Like, I guess I'll play the VK100 now. Alright, VK100. Well, I feel the pulse of the audience right now because I get like one comment every game. So it's really easy to just stay on top of. I feel like for most streamers, like when they're in game, like, because you can't really read the stream while you're in game or you're going to be like AFK for half the game. So if you're like one of those bigger streamers like Bushka or like, I think Skate, does Skate do streams? I don't know. But if you're one of those bigger streamers and like the chat just keeps flowing, like it's much more difficult to stay on top of that. Especially like when there's conversations, like you'll have to take a lot of time to like actually go and read it. For me, I just like do a quick alt tab and, oh, there's a new message, I guess I'll read it. So I guess I have that luxury as a small channel right now. It's kind of a paradox. If people sub to you because they like the audience engagement and then you get big because of it, I don't know. But I guess I'm okay with being a small channel. It's nice. Because like, yeah, being close with viewers is pretty awesome. It's a nice experience to know that there's like some actual people out there like watching you and like engaging with you. It's pretty awesome. It's a pretty awesome feeling. And I suppose it is for the viewers too. Like, cause I'm dead. There's nothing I can do about the CDC and the IS-2SH at once. Yeah, there's also T-23E3. Oh man. Oh my god, there's so many tanks on this side. What the heck? Who even goes here anymore? Like, half the reason why I go this lane is like no one goes down this lane usually. Here's what I'm talking about with the VK100. Like, I'm angled up pretty much perfectly against this guy. And like, there's nothing I can do about him just shooting me in the cupola. Like, you also can't really angle this turret because it's like got that slope. I'm going to die. Yeah. This is why I don't like the VK100. It's just you cannot rely on the armor to actually do super heavy things. Like, sit there and be a brick. Like, you can't do that. Like, a tier 7 tank destroyer just drives up to me and wrecks me. That's what happens when you play the VK100. At least as poorly as I do. Maybe there are people out there that can really make it work better than I can. I just cannot for the life of me make that armor work. Just because there's so many flaws with that armor profile. No, maybe I should go onto Bushka's stream and just shamelessly plug for my channel. Because I would love to have like a slightly larger audience. That would be nice. I wonder how many viewers Bushka has. Anyway, back to the stream, I guess. Although to be honest, I don't really know if I've had a set topic at all. I've just been kind of rambling. I guess that's how I do my streams. I don't know how other people do their streams. Because I've only watched Bushka like stream like the live tournaments. And like, at least for those tournament games, Bushka just kind of yells through his mic, and I don't know, it just kind of bugs me. Because like, when it comes to like watching like competitive tanks, like I'm a big fan of like the WGL EU, so I'm really sad that there hasn't been like a new season for that. And like, so like what they've got for WGL EU, like it's PC in case I didn't make that clear. So like what they do is like their casters are like the Killzor and like Simply Mojo, who used to be actual pro players themselves. So like they have like a really good understanding of the game, and like as it's happening in real time, they can like break things down, and so like they make it really easy for the audience, or a lot easier for the audience to understand what's going on, like from a strategic standpoint. And I do kind of like that more like educational gameplay, if you will. I know that makes me sound like a huge nerd, but I don't know. I prefer that sort of commentary over the screaming, "Oh my God, that guy just got that guy just got shot in the face," like over and over, scream through my earbuds for a couple hours. I don't know. Maybe some people enjoy that. Like, I mean, there's definitely got to be like an element to the Blitz audience who just enjoys like the high energy sort of commentary. But for me, I prefer like the play-by-play chess match breakdown. You know, that's just me. To each their own, right? Oh man, this RU is tearing me apart. He's bullying me with his DPM. Oh, I need to connect this shell. Nope, I'm dead. I think he out-reloads me. Okay. I like distinctively heard my shell go off first. That might just be lag. I only have 64 ping. I don't even know. Yo, did you just see that message on the wall? Zum Laserette. That's the first time I've seen this. Does that actually mean anything? Hold up, I'm looking this up real quick actually. I've never seen that before. On all my times I've played this map, I've never seen this phrase, Zum Laserette. If anyone like, I don't even know what language this is, so I'm just gonna quick check in Google Translate. It's German, and it just says, "To the Laserette." That, I don't know what Laserette means. Does it mean like harbor? What is this called? Naval front? Yeah, I guess it must mean to the harbor or something like that. That would make sense because it's pointing like to the direction of the sea. Although maybe I'm completely wrong, but Zum apparently means to the, and then like maybe Laserette means like giant frickin' laser or something. I don't know. I don't speak German, so if I'm horribly shaming your culture, I deeply apologize. I do not speak German, and I guess Google Translate can't save me. All right. What did the chat say? Ask Bushka to do it. He promotes other channels often. You know, I should talk to Bushka. I wonder if he'll talk to me though, because like I'm on NA, and like I know Bushka is real friendly with the Pramo guys, but like I'm not in Pramo. So, speaking of Pramo, like I feel Pramo like disbanded or something. Like they still exist, but like half the like active players are like not in Pramo. They're in like RGN now. I don't keep up with clan drama, but maybe if anyone knows anything about it, like I don't know, dog. All right, no, do not lemming train, guys. But maybe I should talk to Bushka. Maybe I can just get a master class, cause like I think cause like he had a master class with Cora, and Cora was Void's clan lead, and I talked with Cora, and like I guess you just have to send in gameplay and then talk with Bushka. That sounds awesome. So maybe if you guys can also plug for me. Although I feel like that might be too much to ask of viewers. I guess that should be my responsibility as the streamer. So I'll see if I can get that set up, and maybe I can get some other people to join us here on my tiny little community of like 5 people. But I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is damaged.
Oh, of course, EDC.
Penetration.
Also, poor RU on my team. That guy is going to die as well. It's like watching a gladiator duel and everyone's just watching. Although we're not watching passively, we're also throwing tomatoes at the contenders.
Enemy armor is damaged.
And by tomatoes, I mean tomatoes made of lead. Is that the same AC-46 that killed me when I was driving the VK100? That actually might be.
Penetration.
I might have to get some revenge on that guy. Because you don't see a lot of AC-46s often, and I think that EDOX clan tag is the same. Like, that might legitimately be the guy who killed me when I was driving the VK100 a couple games earlier. I'm gonna have to teach this guy a lesson. Where did he go? I completely misremembered where he was. That's potato play. Maybe someone in chat is willing to just rewind for a couple seconds, because I think this is definitely the guy who killed me. And if it's not, well, I'm killing him anyway, so it's okay.
Enemy armor is damaged.
So whoever is driving the AC-46 can blame whoever drove the AC-46 in the VK100 video for me killing them. That was definitely not an emotionally charged killing. Oh, I needed to pen that shot. I've only got a 50-50 kill this guy now.
Armor is damaged.
Oh, I lose the coin toss. Feels bad. Luckily, teammates are there to mop it up. Thank you, teammates. I just love it when teammates are helpful. It's like... because you usually just expect your teammates to do nothing. So when they just, like, kill stuff out of nowhere, it's really refreshing. Oh, it's so close to killing that guy. Hi, CK. Hello. You can watch me play like a potato and also listen to me ramble about random crap. Yeah. See, John, you might be a nobody, like, relatively, because, like, you don't have a channel or anything, but I'd like to be under the impression that, like, YouTubers actually care about, like, what their community says. I might be naive. Actually, I definitely am naive here, but... because, like, I feel like YouTubers, at least in theory, should be more in touch with, like, their actual viewer base than, like, for example, like, WG would be concerned about with your viewpoint. Oh, we got a Void guy on our team. It's nice. Alright, where is the enemy? Come out in the open. A lot of people go to the middle and they neglect, like, this little island over here, which is kind of a mistake because you can't really own the middle without owning this spot, otherwise you're in a crossfire. I wish I had more gun depression, even though I've already got 10 degrees, so I could hit that Panther. I can't hit that guy though. And now I'm gonna get pushed by a VK100. That's cool. Oh, I don't know why, but VK100 just seems like one of those tanks. Like, when I drive it, everyone pens it every time. But when I shoot against it, I feel like I struggle as I pen a shot into the cupola. Although that was with gold. I just shoot gold at VK100s because, you know, why not? Oh, this 704 is gonna hurt. Wait, do I not have help? Oh, I don't have help. I'm gonna get killed by this STI. I think there's not really much I can do about it. Actually, I think I know this guy, which is why he's rushing me. The focus is real. Although, thank God I've got this T26E4 teammate. But I need to pen these shells if this is gonna work. Like, I need to find these connections. Oh God, they just killed my T26. This is looking bleak. No, don't face hug me. Don't be like that.
Enemy armor is damaged.
I know, I'm spamming the gold here. So, you know, speaking of gold, like, something that definitely makes a difference is, like, for, like, older accounts like mine who have, like, I've got, like, the resources to, like, be able to, like, afford to run, like, full provisions, like, shoot Pramo whenever I feel like it, like, full consumables, equipment, crew skills. Like, really, all those, like, smaller advantages really add up over time. like I feel like just all like the novelties probably just make like a 1 to 2% difference in win rate, possibly more. Just because like how much benefit I get out of the crew skills. Like I've like for example like I've got like smooth ride trained up to level 7, like smooth turret traverse, like all the smooth smooth ride, smooth turret traverse, and like yeah, I guess those are the only two that help like shooting on the move. But like the summed effect of those crew skills is like having a vert stab. Like all the benefits that I've got available just because like I've had my account for a really long time is actually pretty significant. So like for those of you who like might have like newer accounts and like aren't really achieving super high numbers, like all these kind of like little benefits are definitely part of it. Oh wait, I just played the Pershing. Canyon. Something you know what would be nice? I wish WG would add like PC physics so I could like drive up onto like these really sketchy hills. I feel like climbing is like an art that should be in Blitz. So like for example in PC competitive, before like a lot of the map reworks like 1.0, like climbing up like these kind of like mountains and stuff, it's like actually a pretty important part of the meta on some maps like Mines and Steps. And I feel like it'd be pretty interesting for Blitz to be able to like do climbs like solo instead of just needing like huge amount of tanks to like hoist you up. Ouch. Silly T-54. Oh, that's a lot of tanks actually. But you know what? We've also got the middle. These guys are toasted. As long as I can just hold out. Man, this T-54 really wants me. He's also over-angling on a side straight. Although I am taking a beating in return. Oh shoot, no, I can't take a hit from that. Oh, that 40-50, he's stock. That's a really rough stock grind, actually. Like up until like they released the WZ 120, like that was definitely the worst stock grind in the game. Trying desperately not to die here. I'm gonna die though. There's nowhere I can go.
We're dead for. Everyone get out.
Where's the supporting fire though? Like, I feel like the tanks in the middle should have been able to find more shots, but looks like they're preoccupied with that T-26. I don't even know. You know what? Whatever. I guess you just take your lumps with the gravy. I know I'm a huge scrub, but I honestly don't like the middle position. I'd rather take the corner first, and I can usually use the corner to suppress like whoever's on the middle. So like whatever. I'm a bad player, I admit. But that one's done and dusted, so I'm over it now. Read rosters. No, I don't know. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. Like I guess I like look at like who's on the team, but it's not like a massive factor or anything. Lower Armadillo. Some of these names, so creative. At least more creative than my name. Oh, hi, Mr. T-Twins. How did I bounce that? That's... Oh, God. It's... Man, I hate the WZ-121 FT. It's such a stupid tank. Like, look at it. Like, all you do in that tank is just YOLO and trade shots with people, and it works so well for that tank because it's so incredibly stupid. like, if there's one tank in this game that needs a nerf other than the Kini Atsu, it's the WZ-121F2. Like, I just managed to bounce 268 millimeters APCR pen off this guy twice. Although that last one probably just hit his mantlet. So, WG, if you ever care about what I think, which is never, please nerf. So I guess before you care about what I think, you should just nerf it because it's terrible. This thing is so cancerous for game balance.
That one didn't go through.
I don't know how I'm bouncing off the T-26. These shells should be going through.
Penetration.
Although I probably just spent a fortune on premium ammunition just now.
Penetration.
Which is pretty unfortunate. Who let these guys get over here? I guess I did, but who should I support? I don't even know at this point. I guess I'll support the T-54A1, but this is looking pretty bleak.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Also, people should really pay attention to their own game. Like, it's okay to know what your teammates are doing, but if you're driving an IS-5 and you have the time to like type out "do this, don't do that," you should. There's probably something you could be doing that would be a better use of your time.
We're immobilized.
Oh, I forgot I have adrenaline on this tank.
Enemy is hit.
I really wish I had that second repair kit right now.
Drive on.
I'm dead. Oh, just kidding. He missed. I live for now. Should be a one-shot tank over here. I thought there was a one-shot tank. I might be wrong. Where did they? There he is. It's this Borsig.
They're knocked out.
Oh, there's another Borsig. Are they platoon? No, they're not platoon. They're just playing really similarly. Can't peek on this guy though, which is unfortunate.
Penetration.
Sorry if I'm going a little silent right now. This is just tense situation.
Enemy armor is damaged.
I wonder if I can just outplay this guy in just this 1v1. Full HP versus a one-shot. Oh, he might catch me out here. Oh, he has a dead gunner. That would have been nice to know. Oh, I didn't think the IS-5 had a shot at me. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm so sorry. Our IS-5, what are you doing? Like, Dude, like, if you're going to call people out, like, at least, like, play well. Because he's going to die now. Oh, he fires AP. Oh, good God. You know what? Normally, I would definitely be raging at this guy just because it's such an arrogant move. Like, you spend the entire game, like, calling out your teammates, but when you've got, like, the easiest situation to deal with and you can't get the job done, like, you should not be calling out your teammates like that. Like, I'm sorry, mate. That's just... Bruh. Bruh. All right. I'm over it now. Actually, I'm not over it. I'm still just disappointed in that IS-5. But you know what? He's on stream now, so to my audience of all of 5 people, it's his loss. At least reputation-wise.
On the road.
Oh man, I need a drink. But I don't have any water in my dorm. It's kind of a rip. So I think I'll probably cut off the stream in 20 minutes at 7 o'clock. I think 2 hours is a good length for a stream. And then I'll be able to like grab dinner or something. Oh, it's a mod 1. Why, hello there, mate. Maybe if I pretend you have multiple tanks behind me, they won't peek out on me.
Armor is damaged. Critical hit.
Ah, rip, miss. What is my team doing? Oh, they're over here. So I guess, I think whoever's down in the valley is going to be toast. Ouch. That was unpleasant. Oh, he's not there. That's surprising. I'm not even sure how that guy managed to connect me. I'm pretty sure I was unspotted, but I guess I'm spotted now because I'm proxied. Now, if only this M6 would not push me.
That one bounced.
Oh, the M6 is going to get shot in the back by that Borsig. I guess I need to push somebody, but I want someone else to take the hit.
The main gun is knocked down.
Huh, that worked out, I guess. Oh my god, that guy's in the No Summer Boys Allowed clan. Oh man, that's such a meme. So, in case you're not up to date with your clan drama that I claim not to follow, so like the clan leader of that clan, NSVA, and its derivatives, basically he's just got this catch-all insult. He just calls people summer boys. It's so entertaining. Like, it's just the oddest insult. Like, I'd just like to know, like, what goes through your head when you decide, oh man, you're such a summer boy. Like, it's just so goofy. Like, I'm sorry, but if you want to come up with, actually, I suppose it is a great insult just because of how goofy it is. So I'm not going to rip on it. I will just admire the greatness of the summer boy insult.
Enemy armor is damaged. The loader bought the farm. We can't reload as fast.
Alright, 2 to 3. We can still bring this back, guys. Only this VK100 will. Ah, shoot. I have no clue how that shell panned. Oh, that's a grave digger. That grave digger needs 2 clips to kill me. I need 3 clips to kill him, unless someone bails me out of this. I also don't want to get nuked by that Borsig. That would be unpleasant.
Enemy is hit. One of our trucks is damaged. Enemy is hit. Optics hit.
Where's? Oh shoot!
We're dead for.
That was
Everyone get out.
that was a good play. No, CK. I need my speed boost. Engine power boost, OP consumable. I refuse to give up my engine power boost. John Swin. No HE. Well, in that situation, like with the Borsig, I didn't fire HE because, like, with HE, I kind of just wanted just every shell to pen. Pershing's HE doesn't really do that much more damage than normal AP shells. And I don't, like, in those situations where I'm just snapshotting, I'd rather just pen every shot. Because if I miss a single HE connection, it's not worth. And then CK wants to play a few. I guess why not? We'll feature CK. Alright. Which tank did I play last? Okay, I played T69 last. Alright. I think I'll platoon matchmaking is like, I don't know why. I just play I play poorly solo, but I play even worse in like platoons. I don't know why. I guess I just have like this implicit like assumption that like my platoon mate is just gonna bail me out of everything. So I guess CK can carry my potato butt in his 59 Patton. You know what? That's close enough to American Med. I'll allow it on the stream. I really do love the M48 turret though. Like my dream would be if they would just like make like a historical M48A3 premium tank. Like as a tier 8. That would just be so wonderful. I'm such a sucker for that T-shaped muzzle brake on the 90mm. Like look how sweet that looks. Taking the time out of this battle to find solace, and how awesome does that Patton gun look? And CK keeps pulling in front of my shot, stealing my damage. I see how it is, CK. Although I guess since he's watching the stream, he can hear me at a delay, because the stream is actually like delayed by like 1 or 2 seconds just because of the latency. So I bet you that's just kind of like a little jarring. Because I remember, like, the first stream I did, I didn't really announce it. It was just like impromptu. I was like playing it's the Scorpion video on my channel, but so I was like playing the Scorpion on a friend's account. Oh shit, sorry CK. And like he just wanted to like see how I played it. So I'm like, what if I live stream it to you? Then you can watch me play it. So I guess that's how I got into streaming. And so anyway, back to like what I was trying to, where I'm going with that story is like, so like I found out like, because I'm on voice chat with him in that stream, so like I'll be doing something and he'll watch it like 3 seconds later and comment on it. It was just kind of weird to like, because like I've already seen things play out, and then like he sees a couple seconds later, so it's like I know the future. Oh, this T-43 is trying to run. Oh, that was second late on that trigger finger. CK with the double. Maybe like 2 more games or something. And then if Bushka's still streaming, which he may or may not be, I can hop over to his channel and shamelessly plug for myself. Or maybe I could just do that while I'm in queue. Let's see. Is Bushka online? Like, is he streaming? Thanks for the save against 34-2. I actually drove in front of you, not realizing that I didn't even mean to take hits for that. I just kind of like casually just rushed him. I'm not really thinking right now. I'm just kind of playing and also rambling. I guess it's too late to plug for my stream, because if I tell people to come over to my stream, like, it'll be over. So, but yes, Bushka is streaming right now, and he's spectating someone playing the WZ-121 FT. That is, why? Oh god, I'm not sure if, I think I'm running out of memory or something, because like, I keep saying like something's crashed. I keep getting this weird error. Maybe it's the stream hogging all my memory, but if the stream is offline, I deeply apologize. Let me see if I'm still online. Am I still live? I have no clue. I'm live, but my stream health is terrible. I'm gonna close some of these tabs. Just kidding. I guess I should probably be playing. I deeply apologize about the stream quality. This is rather new, but hopefully it'll be. Actually, I know what happened. It's because when I tried to watch Bushka's stream, I guess it just overloaded my system. I guess like streaming, like broadcasting a stream and watching a stream at the same time was just too much. But you know what? Despite that short technical break, I'm still on time to join the action. I'm gonna bypass that CDC. He's not really contributing to this fight. Oh, this might be a bad idea.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Where's the rest of our team? Oh, our chieftain is sniping. We have a lot to carry out of here.
Enemy armor is destroyed. Enemy armor is damaged.
I can't find the shot on the CDC.
Enemy armor is hit.
Luckily I'm platooning with CK, so he can carry me out of this. Rip CK though, that's a lot of damage that he just took for that run. I think this will probably be my last game just because like I can't really continue to talk. Like my throat is so dry. I have no clue how CK managed to live through that hit. But we're both out of hit points.
Penetration.
I guess I'll just attempt to run away. Yeah, that was never gonna work out.
Get out.
But you know what? I was reloading. What was I gonna do there? They just have too much HP left. So many, like that T-20 is still on 4 hit points. I guess that's a really poor note to end the stream on. But I think I'll probably just end it once this match ends, just because I really can't continue to talk. So I'd like to thank y'all for watching. I'll try and get in a stream probably next week. Yeah, next week will be fine. Maybe even this weekend if I can find the time. And also I'll also try and get out some videos for you guys. Probably today or tomorrow I'll be uploading another video. So thanks for watching, and bye.